LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and the Los Angeles Lakers got a wake-up call early at home against this young fella, Jalen Johnson, and the Hawks. If you don't know much about this young fella, just know he can fly. Austin Reaves finds out the hard way. The first possession of the freaking game, it's Johnson going over Reaves. LeBron doesn't go over Krejci, but he does go right through him and one. LeBron attacking Atlanta with every move in his arsenal, using his left hand. AD is like, ain't no fun if the homie can't get none. Davis nails the deuce. Lakers up by 9, second quarter. Johnson is open. You already know what he can do with somebody in his face. Don't leave him open. He's going to throw it down 9 times out of 10. LeBron gets the easy deuce. And then speaking of throw it down, Austin Reaves looking to get some get back on Atlanta, playing the inbounds, gets the steal behind the back of LeBron. Lakers up by double digits. Third quarter, Davis back on his grind, dealing with an eye injury, forced to leave the Warriors game early. He didn't have to play late in this one, but not because he wasn't available. Lakers are gonna blow the Hawks out. 80 had 22 and 15. D'Angelo Russell has been an intricate piece to the Lakers puzzle since the clock struck 2024. This game was no different. How about D'Lo from the logo, and then Russell beating the third quarter buzzer with the tray. Fourth quarter, LeBron to Russell. Bron went for 27 points, 7 rebounds, 10 dimes. A lot of them to D'Lo, who had 27 points to lead LA to a 136-105 win over the Hawks. If you are like me and love flexing your NBA knowledge, you should head over to the best place to play fantasy sports. That's Underdog Fantasy. For me, I love the pick'em game. It's super simple to play too. All you gotta do is go to the Underdog Fantasy website or app, pick whether a player will have a higher or lower stat line for that game, get all your picks right, and you can win up to 20 times your money. And when you sign up, if you use my code Pharaoh, your deposit will get doubled. You can't beat that. Again, head over to today's sponsor, Underdog Fantasy's website or app, use my code Pharaoh, and your first deposit will get doubled. Anthony Edwards is about to give you probably the play of the year in the NBA. Unfortunately for Larry Markkinen and the Jazz, they are on the wrong end of that one. That's coming in seconds, but first things first, it's Colin Sexton finding John Collins. Oh, John Collins, my friend, this game is all about you. He throws down the dunk, so that's good Collins there. And then you see Keontae George nail the three. How about Markkinen attacking? And the Jazz got an 11-point lead. Who would step up for Minnesota? First, it was Naz Reid doing his best Karl Anthony Towns impression. How about 17 points for Reid in the first half? His night would end early, though. Didn't come back in the second half, dealing with a head injury. That's his last play right there as Markkinen gets the deuce. Laurie had himself a game, 22 and 12. Third quarter, Jazz up by 3, make it 5 as Markkinen throws it down. But speaking of throwdowns, as aforementioned, it's Anthony Edwards throwing down a dunk of the year on John Collins. Oh my goodness. AE flies. Edwards just forcing that thing in the rim. He's so high in the sky, he's like a little don't mind if I do. Collins would leave the game with a head injury. Yeah, I would be confused too. Edwards actually dislocates his finger on that possession as he throws down the crazy dunk. He put his hand back together and still made plays because the team was got to win this game now, right? Sexton's going to make it hard on Minnesota, especially after you dunk on his mans. Colin had 24 points, but AE was better. He nails another 3. I bet after you make a play like that, you think you can do anything. Like, making a jump shot's got to be nothing after you make a play like what Edwards did in this game. Keontae George had 15, but it's not going to be enough because Ant-Man said so. And if that man said, you should believe it. A man that can jump that high in the sky, I believe anything he say. Edwards had 32, 7, 8, and 1 player of the year. T will get the road win by 10.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing.
Why build theirs when I believe I can build my own?
You've already done it, or I wouldn't be here.
I'm already the only elite sports and music journalist in the game today. My goal is simple, to be the best there's ever been. So, please don't go. Make sure you subscribe and follow the journey. It truly means everything to me. I tell stories, I talk music, I cover sports, I am culture, I am Pharaoh.